So we have made it to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. So if you look at a map, the Outer Banks is a bunch of little barrier islands that make this little strand all the way down. We are on Cape Hatteras Island, which this is also part of the national park system. This is the Cape Hatteras National Seashore, which was the first ever named national seashore. The weather is glorious. It's in the 70s all day long. You can't ask for better than that. There's an amazing breeze coming in off the ocean. Love beaching it.
This beach here, it is pet friendly. As you can see, there's dogs all up and down this beach, and they also have like pet washing stations in the bathrooms so that you can get all the sand off your little pet, which is really cool. I wish they would do that more.
Well, as you can see here, it's very windy right here on this part of the Atlantic, and the waves are huge. So people are swimming in there. It is safe to swim, but you don't want to go out too far because like when a big wave comes in, it's also going to pull out as well. So we see people right here along the shore, but not going too far out. But man, this weather, stellar, could not be any better. And the water is really, really pretty here too. So we are on a bit of a beach tour right now. So if you haven't seen our previous videos, we started in Panama City Beach, Florida, Anna Maria Island, Florida. We did go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but we didn't vlog anything because I wasn't feeling too well those couple of days. And now we are here in North Carolina on the Outer Banks. If you've seen them all, leave a comment down below on which beach that you've liked best so far. It's really hard for us to make a decision right now. The sand here is really, really soft. So you've got good sand all the way from the sand dunes all the way down into the ocean. No rocks, not a lot of shells, no seaweed. So I'm gonna give this beach a big thumbs up for the sand alone. One other thing I will say is be sure to put on sunscreen because it is deceptive here. You're not hot. Like I'm standing here, I'm not sweating. I've got a nice cool ocean breeze. The sun is still beating down on me though, so I made sure to put sunscreen on. But I've seen quite a few people red as lobsters here because you're out here and you're like, I'm not hot, I'm fine, I don't need any more sunscreen. And you're wrong, because you definitely do. The sun is very much up there and shining on us right now. I just don't feel it. So these beach tent flapper things you see behind me are definitely the popular thing of the year. We bought one last year and took it to Gulf Shores and didn't like it because Gulf Shores does not allow you to set up right near the water. We had to set it like way, way, way back. So we didn't really like that, but here we saw them all over Hilton Head. They pack up pretty small. They look like the pain in the butt to put up, but once you've got it up and you've got it going the right direction, it puts off a good amount of shade. We may have to rethink and get another one. I don't know, maybe not. So you can see the natural sand dunes behind me, and these run all the way down the island, well, islands, because there's several of these islands all the way, and so this is what creates that natural seashore. So they have signs up saying do not walk on the dunes, they are protected. So there's 2 entry points that we can cross the dunes, and they've made actual crossings that you can safely get onto the beach without damaging the sand dunes.
So this beach, it's funny, every single beach that we go to is just a little bit different. They're similar, obviously, but they're very different too. This one here, really super high wind. Waves are way bigger. You're not gonna, it's deeper. You're not gonna see people way out there like you do in like Anna Maria Island or on the Panhandle, because it's way more shallower. So you'll see people way out there. It's a lot more calmer the further south you get. But I haven't gotten in it yet. I don't know if it's cool.
I put my feet in it.
How was it?
It feels good.
Yeah.
It feels really good.
The waves are really big. I was talking to a couple of guys that were about to go surfing. You'll see a lot of bodyboarding here. One thing about it is with all this wind and this breeze coming in, you don't get hot. Like I'm not sweating at all. It's very comfortable to sit out here all day on the beach. And if you like to surf or boogie board, this is definitely a great beach for that. And I love all the houses right around it. You got the dunes here too, by the way.
Yeah.
So you got these big sand dunes that you gotta walk over or through to get to the other side. And you have all these awesome like vacation homes on stilts. This is the total beach vibe.
Yeah.
Love it. Fantastic. And this RV park, KOA did it again. This one's fantastic. This is an actual resort. It's huge. I don't know exactly how many sites, but there is a ton of them. and the bay is just on the other side. It has an amazing pool here. I mean, it's got a restaurant, bar. This place is cool.
Yeah, what's awesome about this is we have full beach access. There's the ocean, and there's our RV park right there. So there's not a lot of RV parks out there that have full ocean beach access. This is one of them, and it is just so convenient. But even if you're not in an RV, there's so many places along this Outer Banks that you can stay right on the beach. Very cool.
Check out my new shirt. So I got this at the shop up front in the main building. Pretty cool, huh?
Yup.
Really soft too, I love it. It's like my new favorite. You'll be seeing me wear this a lot. Like it's gonna be my uniform when we're on the road.
Wander more, honey.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna wear it over and over every single day. So, just recently got a brand new scooter. This is a Highboy Max Pro. It is really cool. It's really good size. As you can see, it's got a really big platform. I can actually sit or put my feet side by side because it's so big. This thing is fast. It's got 3 modes. It's got an Econo, which goes about like 10 miles an hour. And then it has a D mode, which goes like 16 miles an hour, and then the sport mode, which goes up to 22 miles an hour. This thing is fast. And all you do is you just push this button right here. It's assisted. So you push off and it takes off. It's really cool. You got 2 brakes, one for your front, one for your rear. Got a groovy little
I love
old
that.
school bell. And check out my light bar, my LED light strip. And it also has a headlight on it.
Safety first.
That's right. I love this thing. It is super cool. It's very compact when you fold it up. See, all you gotta do, got this nifty little setup here. Boom. And you can pick it up and store it. It's not that heavy. I'm not sure exactly how much it weighs. I'm gonna say probably 25 pounds, maybe. It's not heavy at all, easy to lift up and put on my bike rack on the back of the van. So I like that. I love the compact size of it. It's quick and easy to set up. Boom, and you're done. And it's got shocks. It's a nice, comfortable,
Nice.
It's a nice, comfortable ride. This is a smooth riding thing. I love this scooter. Let's check it out. Really fun. It makes getting around the campsite so easy and fun. It's like land surfing. It's so cool. I like it better than the bikes. So when you cut your headlight on, your LED strip comes on. It doesn't stay on all the time, just when you want it on, when you turn your headlight on.
And it looks cool.
And it looks really cool at nighttime. Like, I haven't seen any other scooters out here with that. So this one's special. One more cool thing, very important thing, you can ride this thing all day long and not have to recharge it. This thing will go up to 46 miles on a full charge. I've charged it up yesterday and I'm still reading full bars. Like I have a full battery and I've been riding it all day.
Yep.
So battery life is amazing. And it just plugs into a regular 110 and you can plug it right directly into the scooter. You don't have to dismount or mount a battery or anything like that. So it's just so easy and compact. It's definitely a good tool to have when you camp a lot, travel a lot, and you want to get around the campsites. This is awesome.
So we spent a great couple of hours down at the beach this morning, and we are just feeling a pool day. We don't do pools very often. We just enjoy the beaches, but the waves are so strong right there. We're thinking we're gonna just go chill and relax in the pool because they have a very beautiful pool here, which a lot of campgrounds have pools, but this one's really nice. So off we go to the pool. We are really enjoying our time at the pool here. So I don't think we ever said we are at the Cape Hatteras KOA on the Outer Banks. And this is like next level KOA. It's what they call a KOA resort. This pool is incredible. It's huge, huge pool. It's got 0 entry on one end for the kids. It's got a deep end so you can jump if you want. It's even got like swimming lanes if you want to do laps. There is a massive hot tub, which Jason is in right now. They serve lunch in a little cafe, which we just went in and had sandwiches. Not bad. And then they have live music at night. There's a bar over here. So we're just like, we're chilling. This is the vibe today. and the temperature is great. So we actually, like, I'm not a sun person, but I've been able to sit in the sun because there's a nice breeze, get in the pool and cool off, get back in the sun, and now Jason wants to get in the hot tub during the summer. Crazy.
Sparkling apple. Easy. No added sugar, no artificial sweetener. We're gonna give this a try. First time we've ever drank this. Kind of tastes like sparkling apple juice. That's exactly what it tastes like. Not my favorite.
You chilling, babe?
Oh my gosh, yes. I am chilling. So good. You got the watermelon?
Snacks!
Snack time.
Fresh cut watermelon.
Oh yeah. We don't have wine and cheese, but we have watermelon and cheese. And this is good watermelon. Sweet.
It's sweet and it's seedless. So this is like the perfect, we have a cooler bag. Great poolside snack. You know what's really cool about an island being super, super skinny? You can literally walk across this island in just a matter of minutes. So, KOA Resort, which has beach access to the Atlantic, and then you walk across the street and here's the bay. So we're gonna walk over here, take a view of the bay, and then there's a restaurant right there that we're gonna go have dinner at. We decided dinner first before a walk because we're hungry. And right across the street from the KOA is Miro's Cafe, which has really good reviews. So we looked it up and there are quite a few restaurants on the Outer Banks that were featured on Guy Fieri's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Unfortunately, they're all at least a 30-minute drive from where we are staying. But we're always down for that kind of thing. There's one 30 minutes south of us, one 30 minutes north of us, then a couple more north. But we decided to forego that and walk across the street because this has good reviews. You know, sometimes you just crave a burger, and today's that day. So I got a straight up cheeseburger with American cheese, lettuce, tomato, mayo. Jason got a mushroom Swiss burger. So he went a little bit fancier. Got some fries. We are sitting outside. Glorious views. I've got a view of the bay. Jason's got a view of the sand dunes. I mean, it's time to eat.
Yeah, I went with a mushroom Swiss burger. Had them bring me out some mayo. Does not come with mayo. And some barbecue sauce. I like barbecue sauce on my mushroom Swiss burgers for whatever reason. I can't get over how good it feels. The temperature is just so amazing. I can't get over how good that is. And we're so close to the water.
Right?
So much better than Florida, I'll tell you that. It's good. The patty's well seasoned. I wish there was a little bit more mushroom and Swiss. Like, I like it super heavy. And sauteed onions are really good on a mushroom Swiss burger. This one does not come with that. But it's a pretty good burger.
That is a good big fat burger. That is a solid cheeseburger. Yum.
Cheeseburger paradise.
Yes. You know what's crazy is how big and strong the waves were on that side of the island. I mean, to where you could, you know, barely, you couldn't swim. You could just kind of go out there and get knocked over by the waves. But on this side, on the bay side, it's perfectly calm. And this is the side where you do jet ski rentals, and they do, like, we saw some paragliding, whatever you call it, windsurfing, whatever you call it. Anyway, you do that all over here. Kite surfing, yes. And on this side is where you get the incredible sunsets. So we still are about an hour and a half away from sunset, but you can still see it starting to go down, and it's really pretty over here.
That's a really beautiful view right there. The sun's going to be setting soon, but it's got the reflection of the sun on that really calm water. And then right next to the pier, it's like a beautiful little shot. Matter of fact, take me a picture. Trying to get me like walking cool.
Yeah.
On the. Right,
You totally messed that up.
Okay, take two. Now that I know that you're filming me, I can pull my drawers up. I was busting a sag a second ago. I just ate. Just kind of pushing my drawers down a little bit. All right.
Cool walking shot, commence. It's fun to be silly sometimes. So yeah, we're walking out on the fishing pier. There's people actually fishing down here. We're just taking a nice leisurely stroll down into the sunset. You don't want to fall because there are no rails, so stay in the middle. Is this thing making you nervous?
Yeah, it is kind of. Like, it's kind of making me a little bit nervous, man. I mean, if you fall off of this thing, you're just going to end up in a bunch of seaweed and some mud. It looks pretty soft, too. Like, it's no life or death situation. However, it would suck.
It would suck.
But, yeah, it's kind of like having no railing is like...
Now, we were just talking, we're like, so if you had a full week to spend right here in the middle of summer when it's really, really hot, a week in Panama City Beach or a week here, we both agreed we would stay here. The beach vibes are very chill, very laid back. The water's not as pretty, but just the overall vibe is really great here. This is probably one of our favorite campgrounds we've ever stayed at because it just has so much. It's got the beach access, it's got a gigantic pool, it's got just so much right here, and we could totally just sit here for a few days and do absolutely nothing except relax. Oh, and look at this awesome area that we're at. We are in a row of rocking chairs on the second floor overlooking the pool. There's a live band playing right over there.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite KOAs we've ever stayed in. This is a resort. They have the Holiday and then they have the Journeys, which the Journeys you stop for obvious reasons just because you're traveling. They're usually off the interstate. It's somewhere to spend the night, get up, continue your travels. And they have the Holidays, one you can go spend a vacation at, and then the resorts are just like a step up above the Holidays. You got this crazy, excellent pool, you got a great shop, you got a restaurant, pool bar. It's just, and the campground is basically on the beach. You're just separated by a big sand dune. And we have had the best time here. I love it. I would definitely come back here in a second. You know, they got a big giant trampoline in the middle for the kids. It's like this big, cool look, not a regular trampoline, but this really neat round.
Like a jumping pillow, I think, something like that. It's really cool.
The kids start jumping on it. And, yeah, we're just sitting up here on this upper deck, looking down at everybody, enjoying their families, and the weather is crazy good. I would come back here. Elise asked me off camera, would you rather come here for a week or like Panama City Beach somewhere on the Gulf for a week during the summer? Here, the beaches are better in Panama City Beach, but like the overall experience, the camping experience on the beach, the weather, the pool, everything that this place has to offer, hands down would come here and spend a week. As far as camping goes, this is an amazing campground here that KOA has, and it is just no competition. Mm-hmm. Definitely come here. Campgrounds, Panama City Beach,
not the best.
In particular, just aren't. They're not the best. You know, you go there for the beach, but you know when you go back home to your camper for the night, or especially if you're going to spend several days there, you know you want a nice place to walk around and enjoy. That's one thing that's lacking. Not here. And you have all these like. What do you
cabins?
Call
They're called
just cabins.
Yeah.
Some are up on stilts. Some are these little log cabins over here. And then they have some like really cool, like modern looking ones that are like all glass. And I was passing by this morning on my scooter, and I looked in. You could see somebody laying in their bed, like they're just. It's like a bed and a little kitchenette, surrounded by windows, looking out to the dunes. Right next to the water. Like it's all these little cabins, different kinds of cabins, all throughout here too. So it's not just campers. I mean, they're camping, but not in RVs. Yeah, we can actually walk around right now, and we have an upper deck like this with rocket chairs, and you can look out into the bay and see the sunset next to the pier that we were just on. Awesome spot. In case you can't tell, I like it.
I know technically the sun is setting on the bay and we're walking towards the ocean, but we are coming out here for sunset because it is beautiful and peaceful, and why not? Totally different vibe down here at night than during the day. I remember this morning there were people everywhere. Everybody had their chairs and their tents and everything. Tonight people are just taking in the sunset. There's no beach tents, there's no beach chairs. There's very few people out here. We're just walking along, enjoying the waves, enjoying the sunset, and just chilling. Oh, I take that back. There's two people with chairs. Beyond that, that's it. It's been a pretty stellar day. The waves are just as big today or tonight as they were during the day. But we were gonna say good night from the Outer Banks because I don't know how else to stop the video than right here because it is absolutely gorgeous. Good night. So I mentioned earlier that the Cape Hatteras area is part of the National Seashore. So where we were staying, the dunes right there are all protected. So on the way out this morning, we are stopping here at the visitor center to get our national parks passport stamped. And I have a little thing I buy at every national park. And just to take in the visitor center because there's usually some pretty cool information. This is Bodie's Lighthouse right here. So this visitor center is about 10 miles from where we were staying. And there's another one on the far end, exactly where the Cape is. All right, so mission successful. I've got my passport stamped here, my National Parks passport, and I'm buying these National Parks postcards at every place that we visit, and I'm gonna do something with them eventually. And I'm also starting to buy a pen. So the plan is that one day I will get some sort of map or board to go in our office to mark off not only the national parks, but the seashores and the monuments and all the other parts that are part of the national park system, and then put the pins all around the edge. That's the plan. All right, well, that's a wrap for here. We are about to move on to our next location. Stay tuned for that. We are moving into Maryland and Assateague State Park, and we're gonna do more beach camping, and this time with some wild horses. So excited for that. If you're new to our channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next beach. Bye.